Obviously, I'm the guy who says get up and keep playing. You've established that by now. I coach the boys team as well. This season, Patrick Satorsky, the guy's coming up. It's probably 2 or 3 weeks into the season. And he collided with the guy. And he got hurt. We didn't really know how bad it was, but he was kind of like he got stung in the leg. You get kicked in the shin, get kicked in the calf. You never really know with soccer. And he comes out, he's walking off, trainer's taking a look at him. He goes back in and finishes walking. Next, practice, he's struggling, he's taking it easy. Next ball game, he's playing again. But we're having his time is diminishing as each game goes on. But he, doesn't seem to be too bad. So we just thought it was kind of like a deep bruise. We're whirlpool, icing it, wrapping it, stretching it, the whole 9 yards. Really, it's just not getting better. Goes back in, about the 5th game of the season. Collides with the guy, came out, he's a starting defender for us, comes out, collides with the guy, and he's really, really down this time. So we pull him off, we know something's wrong. He goes to the doctor, and turns out that deep bruise that we thought he had all this time was actually a cracked fibula. So he played for 5 or 6 games with a cracked fibula, and no one ever knew it until he finally took that really bad hit. And so he was obviously out for the next 6 weeks. Rehabbed, wore the boot, came back, and we were able to introduce him back in towards the end of the season, and he was able to provide us some meaningful minutes there at the end. So, he did what he was supposed to and was able to rejoin the team. So, our cracked fibula player for East Gaston, Camera Award winner, Patrick Satorsky. Next on our list will be Forest View High School. Our female honoree will be presented by Kevin Grianis. He'll be telling us about Alexa McCullough.
Like he said, I'm Grianis at Forest View High School. I'm the volleyball coach, and I'm also the JV girls basketball coach, and I also help out with the varsity basketball team. And Alexa plays both volleyball and JV basketball for me. She knows Jarrett well. She's one of the ones that definitely has his number. She's seen him probably once a day for about the past 2 years. She comes in with a new ankle brace, a new knee brace, something new every day, and it's simple why she stays hurt. She probably goes harder than any athlete that we have. I feel sorry for the walls in the gym because she's in those every day and just will not stop. The injury, I guess the one that she's for is she had an inflamed growth plate. This happened at the end of her freshman year in volleyball. She went out in basketball, and she's running and she's leading our team in sprint drills, and she'll tell you I run them to death in basketball. And she's crying. And I said, "Sweetie, just sit down and rest it." She says, no, because I won't get to play. A couple days go by, she sees Jared a couple times, she keeps going, let me play, let me play, let me play. We set her down for 6 weeks. That's probably the most miserable 6 weeks I've ever had as a coach. Because I heard every day, can I please go do this? Can I please go do that? And of course my answer has to be no. But it's an injury where I'm thinking I'll be up here in a hospital for 6 weeks, and she's still wanting to go. And then this year, first week of JV basketball, she's hurt again. This time it's her wrist. She's playing a pickup game with one of my post players, little guard, playing against a 6-foot post player, and hurts her wrist. And then she's out the first game. And same thing's going on. She just keeps going and going and going and going. And she's actually worked herself into a major contributor of the volleyball team this year, and she's also worked herself into the starting lineup on the JV basketball team. And probably where she works the hardest is in the classroom. She was telling me out there in the hall, she goes, "Coach, I only made a 97 on one of my exams." And I went, "Only a 97? She goes, "Yeah, I made 100 on my other one." So she's got well above a 4.0 GPA.
We'll ask Coach Chris Medlin, head football coach, to come on up and about Jason Hall. We'd also like this opportunity to recognize Alan. Excuse me. Alan Stewart. See, I just can't talk to him, that's all. Anyway, Alan Stewart, who's the AD for Forest View, who's accompanying us tonight. I'd like to thank him for coming. Chris Medlin.
Thank you. Good evening. Excuse me. My name is Chris Medlin. I'm a football coach at Forest View, and I too would like to thank Kim and Jarrett and Carolina Orthopedic and Sports Plus for this. I think it's a great thing, and it's a really nice evening. I appreciate them having us. Also, I'd like to thank Coach Stewart and Jason's parents for being here, and our principal, Ms. Devine. Our football award winner for this, Jason, he also plays baseball, but he injured his shoulder his junior year. And I think it's about after the third game they required surgery, and I give you all the details to it, but I don't want to bore you with a bunch of medical jargon. But, there was a shoulder that kept popping out, and his rehab was supposed to be about 5 months, and I believe he said he finished in 2. He was ready for the baseball season that spring, and he was ready again this fall for us in football. He did a tremendous job. He's a very, very valuable member of our team. He was our deep snapper. He also played on the kickoff team. And those of you who know about football, deep snapping is one of those positions that you don't notice a whole lot unless something goes wrong. And Jason did a terrific job for us this year. He didn't have a bad snap all year except against Ashbrook, I believe. And a lot of bad things happened against Ashbrook that night for us. That's another story. But we had a lot of big kicks this year, and last year, and this year as well. We had a lot of big kicks, and Jason came through for us every time. And it's an honor to coach him and give him this award tonight. Our game award is Jason Hall.
Our next school is actually one of my own, Highland School of Technology. For our female winner, it would be Sherry Ratchford, who is the head volleyball coach. She'll be introducing Brianna Robbins.